Starry, starry night, paint your palette blue and gray. Look out on a summer's day with eyes that know the darkness in my soul. Shadows on the hills, sketch the trees and the daffodils. Catch the breeze and the winter chills in colors on the snowy linen lawn. Now I understand what you tried to say to me, and how you suffered for your sanity, how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they did not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now. Starry, starry night, flaming flowers that brightly blaze, swirling clouds in violet haze, reflect in Vincent's eyes of china blue, colors changing hue. Morning fields of amber grain, weathered faces lined in pain, are soothed beneath the artist's loving hand. Now I understand what you tried to say to me, and how you suffered for your sanity, and how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they did not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now, for they could not love you, but still your love was true. And when no hope was left inside on that starry, starry night, you took your life as lovers often do. But I could have told you, Vincent, this world was never meant for one as beautiful as you. Starry, starry night, portraits hung in empty halls, frameless heads on nameless walls, with eyes that watch the world and can't forget, like the strangers that you've met, the ragged men in ragged clothes, a silver thorn, a bloody rose, lie crushed and broken on the virgin snow. Now I think I know what you tried to say to me, and how you suffered for your sanity, and how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they're not listening still. Perhaps they never will.
Cables missing. Machinery from the 1950s, they say. I would say it's older. stuff is the elevator equipment from 1963. Looks older to me. I heard it was from the 1950s. It's from 1963. Look at those contacts and relays. Look at those. Look at those humongous relays. Wow. It energizes, releases or closes the contacts. Look at the contacts. Wow. Imagine the noise he makes when he changes, energizes and de-energizes contacts and closes and opens up everything. Good thing they saved those and they didn't dump them. I guess they're still working on the new equipment 2 years later. So this is taking the place of all this and the one downstairs. Wow. Young windows. There's the old machinery for the elevators. Some crane. And here's the new one. They probably got the cheapest one they could find in the market. Because that's how this company CMA operates, you know. One small control panel instead of all those control panels. And here's the elevator controls. It's another control panel over there, controlling everything that this motor does. Raise and lower the carts, the elevators. And let's go over there. Look at all those breakers. That's the old equipment, minus the cables. Not working anymore. I saw some paperwork indicating a date, counterweights indicating a date, 1963. Look at that. 1963. Look at the huge motor. All right. There's all the way up. And here, this is where I saw the date. 1963. But then over here, I saw some paperwork that indicated an earlier date. I just don't know where the paperwork is. I took one of those also for memories. And here's the huge elevator motor. Look at those bolts. Look at those, the brushes, unbelievable. So if this is 1963, to me it looks older. This is 1963 on the diagrams. Look at that. Look at those contacts. Before the relays, now the relays are about this big or smaller. That's that control panel. There's the motor working, one elevator working, and the homeowners are paying a fortune every month out of their HOA to pay for that, and it's only one working. They put only 3 to work instead of putting the 6 to work. I mean, obviously these people has other priorities, like filling their pockets with money instead of taking care of this beautiful building, historical building. All right, let's go to the roof. There's a water room for the HVAC, and one of those pipes broke on the floor number 9 and flooded the whole building from the 9th floor down. It's still going on. All right, we're in the roof. That's the locking mechanism. Look at that. There's the HVAC system, the cooling towers. And that's where we're gonna climb up to admire the view of the city right through there. Correct, yeah. Good morning.
But as if to knock me down, reality came around, and without so much as a mere touch, broke me into little pieces, leaving me to doubt. Talk about God in His mercy, oh, if He really does exist, why did He desert me in my hour of need? I truly am indeed alone again. Naturally, it seems to me that there are more hearts broken in a world that can be mended, left unattended. What do we do? What do we do? Alone again, naturally. I'm looking back over the years, whatever else that appears. I remember I cried when my father died, never wishing to hide the tears. He was 65 years old, and mother, God rest her soul,
Time to see my throne right here.
she had
And
ever
my
loved
shirt
had been
of whiskey.
taken, leaving
This
her to
beautiful
starve with a heart so badly broken. Despite encouragement from me, no words were ever spoken. When she passed away, I cried and cried all day, alone again. Naturally, alone again. Naturally.